Good start so far. We missed the first train. We were stood right in front of it and it left behind us. So now we're an hour behind schedule, but yeah. Currently in Doncaster and heading to the start of the Trans Pennine Trail. Been awake for like 6 hours and we've still not set off. So we're trying.
So it's called the Pennine Way?
Yes, the Pennine Trail.
Pennine Trail.
The
Where does this go from
Trail.
and to?
So the Trans Pennine Trail was, I've done a little research into this.
Nice.
Because we both, Alex and I, got it totally wrong. So the Trans Pennine Trail, they came up with the idea for it in the 80s. And it was basically just a way of linking the east and the west of the UK.
Right.
For like a trail that anyone could use, whether you're running, in a wheelchair even, or cycling.
Oh, okay, cool.
And the objective is it links old railway tracks, canals, and bits and bobs like that. And it obviously links them through going through some urban areas.
Yeah.
And it's a bit rural in places, but for the most part, you're quite close to towns and, you know, villages and stuff like that. So yeah, so basically it goes from Hornsey on the east coast of the UK, over to Stockport on the west coast.
Yeah.
So straight across through the Pennines. Or you can do it the way we did it. There's two major cities just underneath both of those start and ending points. One is Hull and one is Liverpool. All right, Hull station. Start of our voyage across the Pennine Way, Pennine Trail. How are you feeling?
Fucking nervous.
Yeah. All right, we'll do some more talking as we go. So while we've got some quiet, first thing to note about the Trans Pennine Trail is getting out of Hull. Weird. Quite difficult. Anyway. Ooh, I thought, oh my God. Probably worth putting down some foundations as to why we're doing this. Few reasons. I guess 6 years ago, my friend Alex and I were on a trip same weekend. We had an incident in Loch Ness, so I guess every year we kind of talk about it and try and do something to commemorate. Anyway, not dying. Alex broke his leg, femur. How long ago?
9 months.
9 months ago. Actually riding a gravel bike. So he's done what, one ride since?
Yeah.
And anyway, it's just something that we thought about to do just for a bit of fun, see if it's possible. Not much training's gone in, if any. We managed to pull all the kit together from some amazing people like Marion and Restrap. But yeah, we're just going to embark on an adventure and try and take you along with us. So there we go. So this is where we're kind of more officially starting from. Humber Bridge in Hull. Lovely.
This is cool, isn't it?
This is more what we were expecting. Lovely village. Up. Yeah, getting out of Hull's hard. A lot of navigation issues, but we're there. We're cracking on. So what are we, what mileage do you think? 30 miles in? 20?
No, probably 20.
20 miles in. A couple of sore ringers. But yeah, basically to report on this bit, lots of straight, flat Roman style roads. We have joked a few times it's more of a road ride this than a gravel ride, but we have been on a few bridle tracks, haven't we? Not many.
Yeah.
A few.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the most part, from Hull to wherever we are, somewhere, it looks like this, with fields on both sides, totally flat all around. Kind of feels, don't know. Nice.
I feel like it'd be interesting. I feel like it'd be interesting to see if you could swim in it, or if you just get pulled under straight away. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Chased him off. Alright, as of this point we're about 45 miles in a town called Selby. Yeah, finally on a canal, first one that we've been on, and just stopped for a Macca's. Kind of rude not to, innit? Even though we are carrying all of our food. Anyway, we're going to get another hour or so in and then start looking for somewhere to wild camp. It looks like we're going to be on a housing estate. Favourite road so far, somewhere between Selby and Snaith. It is flat, but it's very smooth and very picturesque if you like power stations and dog walkers. It's 10 to 8 and we've got, what, 60 miles? We've done around 60 miles.
60 miles.
Just over 60.1, which is good progress, although we're both feeling it a little bit at this point. It's a couple of sore bottoms, but we're cruising down here. It's really beautiful. Try and find a little place to wild camp, aren't we, Al?
You are?
Good, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, aye. Oh, we've got a lost torch. That's camp for the night, folks. Somewhere with a man eating with his fingers.
The idea of wild camping is quite exciting to me. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be so fun. You're gonna like hide in a bush. It's gonna be so good. But the reality of it is you don't sleep because you're just thinking someone's gonna come and tell you to move.
Day 2 of the Trans Pennine Trail. Yeah, good, half decent night's sleep. Solid couple of hours. Someone brought a pig with them. No guesses who that is. And yeah, we're just cracking on really. We got probably done about 45 minutes away from where we camped, and we're looking for a cafe, of which there is none. So yeah, mindful about riding into a bong at this point. So yeah, on the hunt for a cafe. It's over there, isn't it? Got it. Yeah. Give us a point though. There.
That one.
The west.
Yeah. Hello.
How are you getting on?
All right. A bit tired.
Yeah.
But good.
Good.
Surprisingly good.
Good. I think that was what? 8 mile of just uphill, it felt like.
Your slog.
Pure slog.
Your slog uphill.
Yeah. We're heading to the highest point though, so that's good. Which is somewhere up there. Bit low energy, but it's part of it. So, carry on. Heading to highest point on the Trans Pennine Trail. About, fuck knows, 50 miles in today. Nice point.
There is in.
Hell of a climb, wasn't it?
Take us a photo.
Yeah. Hardest bit so far is for sure climbing up to the highest point. The wheels nearly fell off at that point. But yeah, now we're on, it's called Woodhead Pass, is on our right. And we're going to drop down through this beautiful looking valley, which is going to be exciting. Manchester is in the distance. You're beautiful. Little Lemmy.
And we ended up about half a mile outside Stockport town centre in this park. Like, oh, we're gonna have to stop here, it's going dark. There was, you know, bless them, there was Saurons riding around. I went to try and find somewhere better after Alex found a place, and there was like a load of homeless people in tents as well. And I'm like, mate, there's homeless people, I'm sure they're fine, but literally there. And we're gonna like leave these bikes and all this stuff. And so yeah,
I guess it just doesn't match with what you'd imagined.
No,
The wild camping, it's not really like
you're just in a park in a town,
yeah,
like where you know that people are probably going to be coming home drunk, and like, you know what I mean. And it just makes me, I'm not good at that stuff. I wish I was. I wish I could just turn it off and be like, it'd be fine. Who's going to approach you in a tent? It's going to be fine.
It is the reality, because it's actually probably quite scary approaching someone in a tent.
Day 3 on the TPT. Slept in Stockport last night, and now we're heading on final push into Liverpool, which we think is roughly around 40 miles, give or take.
40 miles to go.
Yeah, roughly 40 miles to go. Not much sleep last night, very tired, but yeah, we're cracking on. Apparently it's quite built up now all the way to Liverpool. Hopefully there's no hills, because yesterday was big Tour de France climb day. Let's push on. Sand section, River Mersey, found it. Three reports so far, Al, what are you thinking?
Feeling good. A little bit tired. Tell we did a 72-mile day yesterday.
Yeah.
But all in all,
cruising.
I saw us right.
Yeah.
Holding on.
Yeah, cruising. See
all the shit down there.
Yeah. Hiya. So many wrong turns at the end. do.
Cheers, buddy.
It's a terrible angle, that'll do. Cheers. And just like that, 3 days later, we are back at Doran Totley train station. Very tired, very smelly, feeling a little bit accomplished, like I've actually been and done something, and just looking forward to bed. Looking forward to bed. Bike didn't skip a single beat. Such a dialed setup. Some stats. 183, but we didn't actually turn Strava on a couple of times, so it drew straight lines. 183 miles, 4,770 feet climbing, about 19 hours, but again we missed 4, so it's more like 23 hours of moving time. Yeah, big shift. Never done anything like that before. Longest ride I'd ever done was 60 miles, so yeah, pretty stoked. Again, feeling accomplished. Big thanks to Marion and Restrap for helping make that possible. I say helping, more like torture, but it was fun. If you're going to do that challenge or do the Trans Pennine Trail, for sure get some navigation. It's just bloody hard to find your way along it. You think it'd be easy, but there's all sorts of offshoots and bits and bobs and things you need to know. Yeah, I think I'll probably talk about it more on a podcast, so check out the episode of The Ride Companion where I talk about it if you want to know more. And there's an offer for Restrap in the comments section as well. You can get 10% off with the code The Ride Companion. But yeah, massive thank you to everyone for watching this. I don't know if it's been any good, honestly. I kept forgetting to turn the camera on. Too busy suffering, and that's it, and that's that.